Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. In between episodes, I just leveled up Pharrell with Alex, and we added a bunch of points into strength so that we can finally use a two-handed weapon as we intended, and just did a bit of inventory management. Also gained some skill in poison making. We thought it would be cool to
Handy.
kind of coat our blade in poison. Um, and I also played around a bit with the audio settings so that the battle music isn't quite so deafening. So yeah, now
I
I
think
think
we
we'll
just got recruited to be a Grey Warden, so we did get out of our wedding in the end.
yeah, but not quite in the way we hoped.
Probably not, no.
Well, mixed feelings. I'm sure he's kind of happy that he's going to finally be able to be a warrior, like his mother, and live up to her legacy. But he's
It
not.
was a kind of a brutal taking where he
It was
just...
a rude awakening, and he's not going to be very happy about leaving behind his
Everyone.
people.
Mm.
Though he's willing to do that to protect them. But we'll say goodbye to everyone, I think, before we head off with Duncan.
Yeah.
I think we should try and see Shiani if she's around as well and check in on how she's going. So, can we talk to Soros?
Thank you. You really saved my hide back there.
Oh, yeah. Well, don't mention it. I think
Yeah.
he'd do anything to help his family and his alienage.
Yeah, I think we could, yeah. Yeah, don't mention it.
Still casual, even now. I wish I had your nerves or skill or, well, anything. No more daydreaming. I'm settling down. Valora's a good woman, and she has ideas on making life better for everyone here. Your father had the women take Shiani back to your place. Will you see her before you go?
Yes, we would like to.
Of
course.
Good luck, cousin. You've been my hero since we were kids. It's just official now.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's kind of
So
nice.
he must be... Is he a little cousin, or...?
I think so.
Cool. Well, we'll go find Shiani and our...
Hang
Person
on.
who
Can
we
we
are-
talk to Valendrian? I don't want to accidentally trigger Duncan, but
Oh, there we go.
okay.
Well, I guess Duncan got his recruit after all.
Yeah. uh,
I guess we're kind of looking forward to be a Grey Warden.
yeah. So the method of becoming a Grey Warden isn't exactly what he would have chosen.
No, but I don't
um,
think we're sad about it. Like,
yeah.
completely sad, like...
as fate goes, it definitely beats ending up in the dungeon.
Yeah.
So I look forward to being a Grey Warden.
You were the reason he came here. Perhaps it's for the best. If you'll excuse me, I must tend to our people. Goodbye, young one, and make her keep you.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Let's go find Shiani. I'm kind of anxious to see if she's alright. She was at our house, which I
Yeah.
think was a bit further
It's
down.
a bit
this
further
way.
down that way. Yeah, two right down that way,
Yeah,
because we passed
the
that
very
big
end.
tree.
And then if we go down to the very end of the alienage, we can kind of talk to everyone on the way back.
Wonder what that Elva crazy lady has to say.
Yes, we should definitely check up on her. I'm sure she has a lot of opinions.
There'd be some great dialogue there. Oh, there's Dad.
Yeah.
Let's go see Dad.
Hey.
Hey, we've given you an adoptive daughter, and we just murdered the Lord, and we're going now. Bye.
Proud of us. Alright, let's talk to him.
If this is what the Maker has planned for you, then I guess it's for the best. Your mother would have been pleased.
Yeah.
not.
Yeah, I'm curious. I do kind of want to hear his opinion on it. Or
Yeah, I do too.
So you're not pleased?
I just wish there was another way. I dreamed of grandchildren, family gatherings, and... I'm sorry, this isn't helping. Take care, my son.
Oh,
Be strong. Well, you know, we'll all miss you.
Well, he kind of does have a daughter now, so he could still have family gatherings. It's like the stepdaughter. He'd be right.
Oh, she's always our cousin, so.
No, the Nessa chick that we gave
Oh,
him. Yeah.
Nessiaria.
No, Nessa. So Nessiaria was the wife. Well, not to be
Oh,
wife.
yes,
and Nessa
that elf that we said could come stay
That
at our
was their
house. I
dad.
completely forgot about her.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe she's inside.
Yeah, I reckon go with Soko.
Um,
It's where Shiani is, isn't she? And
Yeah.
And probably her as well. Yeah, they're both there.
Cool.
Oh no, that's the two.
Oh, no,
wives.
that's
brides.
Soros's girl, Valora. I hope that girl that we asked
There you
about is
are.
okay.
Nessiara, your betrothed has returned. I'll be right there. Thank you. For me, for Saurus, for everything. I'll never be able to repay you. Well, I'll leave you two alone.
Thank you, Valora. What happens now? Your father said you're becoming a Grey Warden. You're leaving, aren't you?
This is awkward. What should we say?
I guess he's sorry for her because she was here for something, and this is sort of it. Kind of is out of his control. Like he didn't mean for this. I reckon he's
No,
sorry.
we would have gone through with our duty,
Yeah.
but yeah, their paths have gone off in different directions.
Dramatically, yes.
Yes.
But yeah, I think he is sorry. Like she did get.
She didn't do anything wrong.
She fell out of the luck wagon. That's for sure.
Yeah. Nessiara, I'm sorry.
For what? Saving my life? Being selected for one of the world's most noble callings? I'll be alright. Maybe Valora and I will start a business. I guess we'll never know what might have been. Your friend is waiting. Be safe out there.
Oh, well, that went better than I expected. Kind of sounds like the beginning of a sitcom. These two, like, elf girls starting their business in the city.
you could start your own
Sexy
little
elves in the
story.
city. Yeah, they sound like they're gonna have a great time. So, no worries.
So where's this Nessa chick that we adopted?
Yeah, I really hope that she didn't end up in the
No,
Owl's Palace. We didn't
don't
see
think
her
so,
body or
no,
anything, so
no.
I'm just going to assume that she's okay, and hopefully we see her later. But we'll talk to Shiani because we want to know that she's alright as well.
You took all the responsibility for what happened. You're amazing, you know that?
Yep, terrible at stealth, but great at self-sacrifice.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, we did everything we needed to do.
Yeah.
I guess we want to know how she's holding up.
Yeah.
I'm alright. As far as the others know, Vaughn just roughed me up a bit. I just don't want them treating me like some fragile doll. I love you, cousin. Make us proud out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love you too, Shiani.
Make her watch over you.
Oh. There's no option to give her a hug, but we can just pretend.
Should have been
Okay.
in the cutscene. So where's Nessa? I want to find Alva. I want to find her. She
Yeah.
might be.
We'll have a stroll back towards our inevitable fate and see who we can encounter along the way and what they have to say about this
Oh,
development.
I'm just so keen to hear Alva just be a straight up savage. Oh, is that Dilwyn that gave us money?
Oh, yeah. Oops.
Oops,
This
yeah.
could be awkward.
This could be awkward.
Yeah, that. Oh, I didn't even have the option to give that money onto Nessiara. It probably would have been the right thing to do, but I didn't see an option to do that, so.
No,
yeah.
we'll talk to them and see what happens.
Maybe this will be for the best.
Okay. They're not too cut off about it. Elfman.
Alright, is she gonna be down the alleyway? Oh, Alatur, that's the guy that apparently is our bro, because he told us to get out of his
Alarith.
store. Alarith.
We can go by his store. We can maybe see if there's something,
Some poisons that we need.
some poisons or something cool, so that we can put that money that we took off those people to good use.
You should go quickly. Just know that we're all going to miss you.
God damn it.
Sure. Right. Now, I really want to find Elva.
Yeah.
I reckon she'll be down that alley. Well, those kids were
those
down the
children
alleyway
might
here.
be down here, yeah.
And then maybe they'd be playing as us that murdered a whole bunch of Vaughns.
Ah.
Is there a door down the end there?
No, we can't go that way yet. Okay.
But we want to talk to Elva so she could chastise us for some apparent reason. I don't think there's anyone else to talk to.
No, I think that's
I'm a little
everyone.
disappointed.
Well, we will get to return to Denerim later in the game at some point, so hopefully we can catch up with them then.
Yeah.
But I suppose we
must go.
shouldn't procrastinate our fate any longer.
Are you ready to go?
I am.
Yeah.
Good. Then we leave for Ostagar immediately.
Yeah.
We will be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korkari Wilds. Winter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Kalen. I didn't expect
a royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is he?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
There's no need to be so formal, Duncan. We'll be shedding blood together after all. Ho there, friend. Might I know your name?
I am Feral. Yeah, but your name?
His parents were just very patriotic, or at least optimistic about the fate of elves in Ferelden. That's my headcanon for why he ended up with that name. Yeah.
I am Feral. Yeah, I think that's the best one.
Yeah, I don't think he would be openly hostile towards the king.
No, he hasn't done anything to him yet.
Just kind of terse and to the point.
Yeah.
Yeah. I am Ferel, Your Majesty.
Pleased to meet you. The Grey Wardens are desperate to bolster their numbers, and I, for one, am glad to help them. I see you're an elf, friend. From where do you hail?
The city of Denerim. We don't.
Do we want to be open? Well, I think he's pretty proud of where he comes from.
Yeah, put that down. Like, this
so
guy's
just,
being friendly. He's
if
not a
he
douche.
says the city of Denerim, I think that like implies you know where I mean.
Yeah.
Without, just openly sassing the king.
Yeah.
The city of Denerim.
How'd you become a thing?
As do I. Though I've not been in the palace for some time. Do you come from the alienage? Tell me, how is it there? My guards all but forbid me going there.
Yeah, so I think Ferel's a bit like, oh my god, like
out
of
number
touch
3.
nobles.
What's be number 3? Let's be open.
Don't hold back.
Yeah, I reckon.
Yeah, so I think he has a little bit of distaste for nobles who really just are so disconnected from the plight of regular people and elves and alienages. So yeah, I killed an old son for raping my friend. That's what it's like there.
You... what?
Your Majesty, I would not have put it so bluntly. There are events in Denerim you should be aware of.
So it seems. I will hear more about this matter later. For now, we have a war to attend to. Allow me to be the first to welcome you to Ostagar. The Wardens will benefit greatly with you in their ranks.
You're too kind.
I think we'll see about that, yeah.
Yeah, I guess
It's more
so.
like he's cautious about a predominantly human order kind of accepting him as their equal.
I reckon one or two, yeah.
Yeah. But I think he's not... he can see that at least Kaelin is sort of a good person, just a bit out of touch, so...
Yeah.
Yeah. You can see maybe a little bit naive about things that are going on in his kingdom, so...
Yeah.
I think we'll see about that is a good response.
I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different.
Alright. Huh. Do you want to be skeptical?
No. Number 2, I reckon.
Ah. Yeah, well, if they've won a lot of battles, then what was the point of recruiting us?
Yeah.
I don't know whether he quite believes Duncan thinks he's actually skilled enough to be a Grey Warden, or is kind of doing it out of obligation to his mother / you know, trying to save him from certain deaths.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if he thinks that he's kind of just been recruited as a formality, and not because they actually need him. It sounds like the Blight is almost over.
I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of Darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
So that's Alistair's dad, is it?
Alistair's half-brother.
Half. Oh, that's
What
his
the
half
king
brother.
said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here.
He doesn't sound very reassured, but
Yeah,
that
Duncan
didn't sound
doesn't sound very reassured.
He does not sound like that. The voice acting there wasn't very reassured.
Yeah.
Like he didn't. Yeah, I reckon number 1.
Yeah.
Despite the victory so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling.
What would you have him do?
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
Wait for reinforcements. We sent a call out west to the Grey Wardens of Orlais, but it will be many days before they can join us. Our numbers in Ferelden are too few. We must do what we can, and look to Teyrn Loghain to make up the difference. To that end, we should proceed with the joining ritual without delay.
I thought that was what we were supposed to do earlier when we were getting married.
Yeah, it's weird. Just dropped off one for another. Like,
I wish we could say that. Like, what? I thought we were done with that business. A hot meal might be nice first.
nah.
No, we won't say that. But yeah, what do you mean? What ritual?
Yeah, I guess so. We don't.
Every recruit must go through a secret ritual we call the joining in order to become a Grey Warden. The ritual is brief, but some preparation is required. We must begin soon.
Yeah, why is it secret? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he would want to know all the information before agreeing to do something if he can.
Yeah.
So why is this ritual so secret?
The joining is dangerous. I cannot speak more of it except to say that you will learn all in good time. Until then, you must trot as necessary.
Am I the only recruit? Or
Yeah, am I the only recruit you have?
No, there are 2 other recruits here already. They have been waiting for us to arrive.
Alright. What do you need me
Well,
to
what
do?
do you need me to do? Yeah.
Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Until then, I have business I must attend to. You may find me at the Grey Warden tent on the other side of this bridge, should you need to.
So is Alistair already a Grey Warden, is he? I thought he becomes a recruit with you, doesn't he?
No, was recruited very slightly ahead of us, so he's like the most junior Grey Warden, but has already undergone what you need to do to become a Grey Warden.
Thingy, okay.
So I know you know Alistair from when he showed up in Dragon Age 2 and Inquisition, but yes, he is the half-brother of the current king, and you can tell I think they actually did a really good job of Kaylin's face looks pretty much, yeah, very similar to Alistair's, really.
I like Kaylin, he seems like a good bloke.
Yeah,
just
yeah.
out of touch.
A bit idealistic and out of touch, but that's kind of to be expected for a nobleman.
They're all basically puppets anyway, aren't they?
Yeah, but I think he seems like he has good intentions.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I did like telling it's like, what? You what?
But it was funny because the first time I played this, I thought that he looked kind of similar to Alistair from when we first meet both of them, but I honestly thought it was just because of limitations of the technology and that they had only so many different face designs. But people do actually, there is quite a lot of variation in the NPCs and what they look like. So I totally just was blindsided by that information.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I might have a look here. I think there's not anything we can really do on this side.
The Tower of Ishal is off limits. The men stationed inside are securing it now.
What is the tower, I guess?
Yeah, what is the Tower of Ishal?
I think they used it once to watch for wilders coming out of the forest.
Oh, why is it off limits?
Yeah. We're an inquisitive one, aren't we?
Yeah, I mean...
Gotta get all
especially
the story.
if it's a human telling him this information, he'll kind of question everything they say, unless he has good reason to already trust them. Why is the tower off limits, exactly?
By orders of Teyrn Loghain. The tower is being secured by his men to be used during battle. I'm told they discovered some lower chambers, and they don't know how far down they go, so for now, everyone's to stay out.
Ah, lower chambers.
I didn't see anything like that when I was there, but who knows?
Well...
I should go now.
Yeah, I should go. If we decide to sneak around
Make
it,
us
we're not
speed
going
your
to tell
steps.
you.
Yeah, that was a nice goodbye. It wasn't speed your steps. It seemed pretty good.
Lower chambers is kind of unsettling, though, considering we're thinking about fighting Darkspawn, who are known to come up from under the ground. So we'll remember that. Yeah.
God, our sword's huge, isn't it? It's brilliant. I love it.
Nearly as tall as us, and I think that's exactly what we wanted. So next time we might go across the bridge and explore the Grey Warden camp.
And find our future bro, Alistair.
Yeah, meet all the other recruits. So thank you guys, bye.